Hello everyone, I'm Jay and we're here at Pangyo Techno Valley for another interview, this time with the CEO and founder of MediAIPlus, Jihee. Jihee, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Yes, so good.
Good. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and your company?
My company is MediAIPlus. Using the AI technology, we reduce time and effort about clinical trial process.
Wonderful. Clinical trials, as far as I know, are complex, long, take a lot of effort and a lot of time, but with AI technology, it's making a big difference, especially in the medical field. Can you tell me a little bit more about your company, your solution, and why you started this company?
Nowadays, many people focus on AIDD, but AIDD is too many.
Okay.
First one, AIDD, using the AI technology, drug discovery.
Okay.
About new medicine.
Okay.
And drug discovery, about finding new medicine.
Okay.
But our company focus AIDD, using the AI technology, drug development.
Okay.
After drug discovery, many biotech company and pharmaceutical company drug development about preclinical trial, about cell preclinical, about animal
clinical trials, yeah.
Animal trial, and then clinical trial for people, but very long time, and many stakeholders engage a clinical trial. But a lot of factors, like during the Corona period, many countries, they cannot conduct clinical trial.
Okay.
But Korea, there's not stopping.
Okay.
So many factors in there, but using our technology, we can help biotech company and patient and investigator.
Got it. You have a pretty unique story about why you started this. How did you get into this, or what was your inspiration in starting your company and starting this service? Why did you do this?
This is my personal story. I am very young age. I have not good about medical information.
Okay.
Because I about around some 10 years old. I had heard about I got a rare disease.
Ah, okay.
About 1 month, around 1 month, I gained 10 centimeter grow up.
Wow.
Just 1 month.
Wow.
And I got a lot of pain. I cannot sleep well. So I got a lot of visits in hospital, but I cannot find why I get the grow up.
Like what's going on with my body, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the information just wasn't out there, or if it was out there, it was very hard to find.
But I got a lot of pain. I cannot sleep. So sometimes some guys mention maybe I will die.
Okay.
And my family is very sad, and I got a lot of tests. And our family is very frustrated because a lot of money.
Okay.
I spend a lot of money and time. I cannot go school. I just stay in hospital.
Okay.
But 3 months later, suddenly pain totally disappeared. And every
problem kind of just went away?
Yes. And
did you ever figure out what it was?
Just some in Korea, I'm not sure, but in Korean, just 성장통.
Okay. Just some type of like growth development?
Yes.
Or
just
odd.
almost just centimeters some grow up, and I got a lot of pain.
It's like exasperated like puberty or growth development in the body.
Yes.
Okay.
And I got to know information about medical information, and I have no network. So I got some very frustrated, and I have mother and father as very frustrated. So I got very sad story about that.
However, your sad story turned into a good story because it inspired you to help change other people's lives and expedite the clinical trial process. And as far as I know, you have 3 solutions now in your company. Tell me about the solutions you have now, all 3 of your solutions.
Yeah. And during this process, I got this clinical trials a very important key for patient and investigator or some pharmaceutical company.
Okay.
So I grow up, I got some pharmacist, and I got the global pharmaceutical company.
Okay.
And I got some new medicine. There's a bottleneck in clinical trial. So first one, clinical trial protocol development is very painful
Okay.
process
Okay.
because very labor intensive work.
Uh-huh.
So we developed the MediAIPlus to find the suitable clinical trial database. So we solve that process using our AI technology.
Got
So,
it.
yeah.
So
many-
MediAIPlus is your first one, and that's using AI technology to find clinical trial data or other data have to do with medical trials as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
And optimize and expedite and make the whole process more efficient.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we got our AI technology. Many biotech company, medical device company, they reduce the time and effort.
Okay.
Yeah, because that process very, very labor intensive work.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
How much specifically, how much do you have a number of day or percentage? How much time does it reduce?
Before our service, about 6 months and 1 year, very labor intensive work. Even the pharmacists or doctors, they spend time every day. They lead a lot of publication, about 100 paper. But in our AI technology, there is a time about 1/3.
1/3 of the
Yes.
time, reducing it.
Yeah.
Reducing it. So that's not only, that also saves, I mean, a lot of money is spent in this, so
Yes.
it saves money, which means you're bringing solutions to fruition to patients faster while saving developers money and patients, hopefully, money as well.
Yes.
Okay, so your MediAIPlus technology, AI-based, finding clinical trials, optimizing efficiency and data. What are your other solutions?
The other solution, after clinical trial protocol development, they should find suitable CRO.
Okay.
CRO means country research organization.
Okay.
Even though in country, they find suitable CRO very easily. They just call or so using their network or just call the friend. I want to know network, but beyond their country, very limited information.
I see.
But we develop and we collect some CRO database in global. Until now, today is 2025, 7th
Okay.
April, about 29,000 CRO database. This is a very huge.
Global.
Yeah,
Okay.
global.
Yeah, as I say, no
Yes.
way that in
Yeah.
Korea, globally. Okay.
Yeah, globally. And we have some not all, but very huge CRO database. We can find suitable country research organization. But based on customer needs, sometimes customer priority is cost or some time
Sure.
or some their very unique needs.
Okay.
So depending on their needs, we can find suitable CRO.
So it's like a matchmaking service.
Yes. But sometimes, yeah, so like a Tinder. But
Okay.
yeah,
But in the medical field, no, that's a great way to put it.
yeah.
That makes it really easily understandable.
yeah.
And what's this service called?
Like a FCRO,
Okay.
finding CRO. Yeah.
Finding CRO. FCRO. I get it.
yes.
Finding CRO. Okay. So we have MediAIPlus, FCRO, the matchmaking service.
Yes.
However, in order to connect people to these services even easier, especially from a patient point of view, you have another solution,
Yeah.
your newest solution as far as I know, which is
Yeah. This is a MediAIPlus.
MediChat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the other final bottleneck is some patient recruitment.
Of course.
Because medical term is very difficult. Patient terms a little bit also is very difficult. So there's a bottleneck side. So we need we using our AI technology like some LLM or some kind of SLM because very special area, particular area about AI technology.
Okay.
Using our technology, we can help the patient. Can using our AI chatbot, they could participate in clinical trials. Using our chatbot, patient very easily find a suitable clinical trial and they find.
Got it.
Yeah.
Specific to their either disease or needs or what they're looking for, their pain. So for example, when you were 10 years old, if
Yeah.
you had this type of chatbot, it would have made the whole process much easier, bearable, more understandable, less stress, so more stress-free. So Maya is your chatbot now, and that's for patients to use, or do doctors use this as well?
Yeah, yeah,
So it's from both sides?
yeah, both sides.
Okay.
But this is a very good information because we are before the start it this meta chatbot, we are very debate
Okay.
with my developer
Okay.
because we established our company about 6 years.
Okay.
But every year we got the call from the patient.
Ah, I see.
But very sad story because 2 years ago, I got the call from my friend because they patent agency, but she mentioned about that my husband, he had leave about 3 months.
Okay, he had 3 months left to live.
Yes.
Okay,
He want to participate in clinical trial.
I see. Okay.
But in Korea, their site opened about 6 months later.
Ah, I see.
But he want to participate in clinical trial.
So that could help people in the future.
Yeah. But he want to participate in clinical trial, but he moved to other country because other countries are more earlier open.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she want to say, I want more information about the please open the service their patient.
Globally.
But before this service, we don't want to. We are B2B service because
right.
we cannot we cannot ready to open the B2C service
right.
because we are very small company.
Right.
We
Being a
cannot-
startup, sure, of course.
Yeah, we cannot handle about B2C service.
Right.
So we debate inside our
Internally, yeah.
internally,
in your
but,
company.
using the AI technology or using the technology is very faster developed, and LLM is very faster developed, and then we can open very small part, but we can open the B2C service about chatbot that we can help the patient.
Got it. Before I move on to my next question, is this the only service in Korea like yours?
No,
what makes your service unique? Do you have many competitors as well? Is this the only type of service available in the world that you're doing?
In the patient recruitment using the LLM is only me, our service, but I'm not sure because
Okay.
yeah.
As far as you know, you're in a really niche market, and there's not
Yes.
much development yet in this field.
Yes,
as
yes.
far as you know, you're kind of pioneering this industry. Okay. Who's your target market? You have 3 different services.
Yeah.
You can have several target markets. I understand you started from B2B and then moved into B2C. Who's your target market right now for this?
We are focused on a clinical trial market because very unique market. Many clinical trial is later stage.
I see.
Yeah, but we are focused on early stage because it is very labor intensive work.
Okay.
But I think about this is more powerful stage. I worked global pharmaceutical company. I work in there, so I can see the tech an opportunity. So I prepare at that stage. Yeah, we are focused on and that stage. In Korea, in Asia, I'm more move the first Pangyo. But in US, a little bit a similar company, not exactly.
Sure.
Yeah, but I think about in terms of in clinical trial market, in global market. So I can help the US or EU pharmaceutical company, they should conduct clinical trial in Asia, but I can help them.
You can help them enter the market here,
Yeah.
and you can also help domestic companies enter global markets.
Yes.
Okay. Usually when I ask this question, it's more approaching like, is B2B or B2C or the doctors or the patients, but you're saying your actual target market is just the
Cross-border.
clinical trial
Yes.
industry in general from both ends.
Yes.
You're a startup, are you a global company already? Are you working globally already?
Yes.
Are you preparing to launch globally? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
But we are still focused on domestic market, but in
Okay.
cross-border market.
Okay.
Even though in last year we was very unique about that because we work with Vietnam because many US or EU they want to conduct clinical trial in Asia, but not only in Korea. They want to conduct clinical trial
Throughout
in
Asia. Okay.
So we also using the KOICA help. So we already some Vietnam clinical trial database and investigator database with the supported in KOICA. So in last year in
Thailand? Taiwan?
Yes, Thailand. Thailand and China, they
Okay.
want to conduct clinical trial in Vietnam, so we can help them. So,
Got it.
yeah, in Korea, so we already some global customer.
So while there may be other kind of companies that maybe have a similar service or product that are trying to develop, you're really the pioneers in Asia, and you want to be the ones that help connect the Western world to the Eastern
Yeah.
world and the Eastern market going global as
Asia,
well,
yeah.
the other way. Okay, very cool. So you're like the hub you want to be the hub in the Asian area for this, or in Asia for this. In order to get this type of company started, I'm sure it required a lot of funding, maybe personal funding, maybe some government grants. How did you get this off the ground?
Because I started very small.
Mm-hmm.
Until now, this government is very helpful. I'm so very, very honored to some Gyeonggi Providence.
Okay.
Because I'm just some employee in a global pharmaceutical company, but I got educated through Gyeonggi Providence about entrepreneurship, and then I started some entrepreneur or some, and this idea, how can I apply for my dream?
Government grants,
yeah.
funding, seed money, going through all of that.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that this is such like a great area for tech, whether it be any type of startup. I mean, Korea has so many global markets right now, K-beauty, K-cosmetics, K-food, K-tech, and K-medical, and the government is really pushing because Korea is such a powerhouse in these industries now. So thankful for helping Korea, the government, get this off the ground. We're here in Pangyo Techno Valley. What is the benefit of working in this area specifically? Most people think of Korea and they think of Seoul. But now that I've lived here for a while and I've come to the Pangyo area, this area is incredible. There's so much coming into here and so many great ideas. What to you is the benefit of working here?
I think about this is a network is very important because sometimes I think about it is very similar environment about some Silicon Valley.
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
Pangyo area. Because I heard about before I established my company, I trip in US.
Okay.
From the east and west, totally different.
That's a big trip.
Yeah, totally different area.
Yep, completely different.
Yeah, but I got the feeling about some Silicon Valley. There is a very density about the people, and the other thing about paid forward culture. And third one is network. But Pangyo is a similar situation, but not
to that scale. It's like a condensed version of Silicon Valley. Being American, I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so a little bit similar. And nowadays we have some studies in paid forward spread, some kind of a network. This is a little bit similar in Silicon Valley, and technical opportunity is very important. And like a globalization.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is very important.
Wonderful. So MediAIPlus got started from your personal story and wanting to help others to find clinical trial data and information as quickly and as efficiently as possible. That's your target market right now. You have 3 solutions. MediC, their database that is going to find, optimizing and finding clinical trials and the best information out there. Then you have FCRO, your matchmaking. And then you have your new technology, your chatbot Maya, that's your first B2C program or service that's helping patients themselves get the data and helping doctors or clinical trial developers develop these type of trials, gain the best information out there as quickly as possible. What else would you like to add to our interview? I think we covered so much and why your technology or why your solution is so important. Is there anything else you'd like to add to our interview today?
I think about this is a very hard time in some startup season or some kind of economic season. And my friend and my family mentioned about don't do that.
Really?
Yeah, everything about, and sometimes the investor mention about don't do that. Sometimes because I'm so woman or you're a pharmacist, why do that? Because this is a hard time. And some people mention about, Jihee, you are some stupid because this is very hard time. So this is very lonely time, and data startup is take a lot of time.
Yeah.
And this is infrastructure.
Okay.
This is not good way because take a lot of time.
Yeah.
And a lot of money.
Right.
But you are not rich.
Okay.
You are very small. You cannot do that.
A lot of negatives.
Yes. A lot of challenge about that.
Absolutely.
Sometimes my investor mention about you are too slow.
Okay.
Yeah, but data startup is slow. This is an infrastructure. But data startup, there can be change.
Absolutely.
Slower, not faster, but slower, but they can be changed. So some slower, but I can be changed. So if I change a little bit, so I can save some patient, and I can change a little bit. So I can change some clinical trial environment. It is more good for people and patient healthier, and some good way about 선순환이 뭔지 갑자기 생각이 안 나요.
About just improving improving the whole industry and helping people and making a difference within the world and patients' lives in the medical industry, especially in clinical trials.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful. It's very admirable. First of all, it's very admirable, and it's an honor to interview you today. Again, we're here interviewing MediAIPlus. They have 3 different solutions. This is the CEO of the company, G for short. It's so easy to say. If you guys want to get in contact and figure out what's going on in Asia in this field, being the pioneers here, if you're in the Western world wanting to do clinical trials in Asia, contact G. And then if you're in Asia wanting to go abroad or global or finding more clinical trials, the best areas, like she mentioned before, there's a patient who a clinical trial wasn't available here in Korea, so they went abroad to find it. If you want to make the world a better and healthier place, check out MediAIPlus. I'm Jay here at Pangyo Techno Valley. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you.